Hi, Davey here. Happy birthday, Ukraine. So this is a video that I'm doing to celebrate the Independence Day of Ukraine. Right, weird time to celebrate Independence Day, but um, I know people in Ukraine, and I know that it's not easy to be in that situation. I'm not into politics. I'm into good and love, and this video is basically a way to celebrate with these people this special day for with them. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's make something really cool out of this session, right? So where do we start? We have a simple React Native application here, and we're gonna draw the beautiful Ukraine flag with the blue and then yellow, right? So right at the beginning, we have already here an object that represents the name, colors like real exact X color for the flag, so blue, yellow, and then the meaning, right? You know, blue stand for blue sky, and then yellow stand for field of wheat. This is pretty good. And then what we're going to do here is try to just draw it right at the bottom. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is extract from the country object. I'm going to extract the name and the colors, right? So that's already the first thing. And what we're gonna do with it is to just display the colors on the screen, so the two parts. So for that, I'm gonna remove this for now. Actually, I'm just gonna comment out this entire section and then create a new one right there. And so the views, what we're gonna do is just first show the two colors and have them take the entire view, the entire app right there. So the way you do that is basically giving it a style, and then in the style we're gonna give it a flex one, and then background color. So with the background color, what we want to do is blue at the top, so colors.blue, right? And I'm just gonna copy that one and then pass it the yellow color right here. And the only thing I need to do here is to pass it the width so that we can see it fully on the screen. So another one here, width, and then screen right there, right? So you see now we have it showing really well. Now I'm gonna make it a little bit more beautiful, so let's give it a black background so we have it that way. And yeah, technically I don't need this anymore. So this is good. That's already a first start, and we're going to, I'm just gonna remove myself from here so we can see entirely the code right now. From there, what I want to do is to display the beautiful Ukraine and a name right there. So now what I'm going to do is isolate this view here, and then put it inside like a center view, right? So the way I do it is just create another style, give it a flex one for now, and then we're gonna put that thing right there in the middle, right? So kind of doesn't change anything, it's just that since the flex is taking the entire thing. But now with this I'm gonna do that and then replicate that at the bottom. So we're gonna have basically three sections, and now you see that the flag is going right in the middle because I just split the entire thing in three main sections. So the first section here at the top, what it's going to do is gonna be used to display the name Ukraine, right? So I'm gonna use a component that I already written, render text, and what that component does, it's pretty simple. You just give it a text. In our case, we're gonna give it the name of the country, and then you see that it's showing it right in a vertical way, right? And then you can go ahead and style it a little bit. So this here, the way I can style it, so you can think of it that this is the container, right? That's a container, and these are the elements inside the container. So since I'm using flex here, I can add a few more rules here, like for example, justify so let's put them in row. So flex direction, we're gonna put that in row. So then we have it like that, and then we're going to say align item to the center, right? So now it should be a little bit lower, and then now it's good. I can leave it like that. The only thing that I would like to do is to make sure that for each letter so since I have only 2 colors in the flag, I want to use 1 color per letter. So I have here a color. I can pass a color right there. Now how can I do that? So I can basically say colors is blue, right? And then it's just gonna put everything in blue or yellow right there, right? So that's already one thing, but I would like to just switch them one with the other. So the way to do that, so this component here has something called color based on index, color based on index right there. So so it's basically a function that takes the index, right, which is a number, and what you do with it, you just basically say like the color that you give based on the index. So since I only have 2, I'm just gonna say that if the index is let's say modulo 2 is 0, so we want to check that, and we're gonna say just give it the blue one. So we're gonna start with the blue, otherwise we take the yellow one, right? So that's basically what we have. Now you see properly right there that it shows that really well, right? Ukraine is coming really well. So things are coming together. So one last touch that I like with this little exercise here is we're going to show the make sure that in the app you can basically play with the meaning, right? The meaning of you can see what is the meaning behind these colors, right? So and for that we're gonna use the footer for this. So it's basically that part here at the bottom. So how do we do so? Yeah, pretty simple here. What you have, I actually have a component called color codes, right? It's this component, and that component needs a few things. It needs, the color that it will be showing. So that's basically our colors at the top. It needs the name of the country, and then the meaning. So we basically have everything that we can pass to it, and then we can also pass the text color. So let's just do that. Give it the color. As you see now, right away at the bottom here, we see that this is being shown. It's like when you click, it switch between the CSS exact numbers. But if you actually pass the meaning here, if you pass the meaning, which is not, I didn't destructure it, so I'm gonna take it from here, meaning. If you pass it like this, so you should then have something so that here when you click, it actually gives you the meaning instead of giving you the color there. And then the last thing is you can then pass the text color. In our case, what we just gonna do is, let's use the blue one. So just say colors blue right there, right? So once we do that, we should have the text. So one more thing is missing, so let's see what it is. It says we have the colors, the text, meaning. Oh yeah, we don't have the country. Yeah, so that's basically country is, we got it with name, right? So if we do so, we have something like that. But now we see that things are a little bit cramped. So let's make sure that we give them a little bit of margin. Let's say 20 here. It should now be going a little bit better with a bit of space. And then what I'm going to do is also giving this one a margin of 20, and then we should have something that becomes a little bit centered. And now we think we can stop here, right? We have something that is working really well. We have the Ukraine name showing right there. So that's my little tribute to my friend in Ukraine, and hopefully you like that. If you want to access the code for this, I will be sharing that in the comment, and yeah, there you go. Go ahead, play with it. Happy Independence Day, Ukraine.